I need life.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. And as always, each episode is brought to you by All I Need Skateboarding. Please check out allineedskate.com. We have everything up there, tons of skate content. We have tons of apparel from t-shirts to hoodies to beanies to hats. We even have some nug jars. And we have tons of skateboards as well. Our new Hobo series just went up. These things are mint. They came out amazing. They're made in the USA. Graphics done by Peter James Glenn. All ordered in small batches. When they're gone, they're gone. And cool thing is that if you purchase any of the All I Need products, it helps support this show. So even if you just go to your local skate shop and you try out an All I Need deck, it helps me keep this show going. And if you don't live near a skate shop that carries All I Need, or you don't live near a skate shop at all, you could always hit up our online shop, allineedskate.com, and if you purchase from there, I got a deal for you as well. There is a spot when you're checking out that says customer notes. So if you'd like a shout out or anything, you want me to read it on the next podcast, just put your customer notes in there and I'll read it if it's within reason. And with that said, I actually have one from Bill, which I'm going to butcher your last name, Bill, but I'll try anyways, and then I'll spell it out. It looks like it's Bill Andre Chomsky. That's a tough one. It's almost like Andy Chomsky. All right, I'll just spell it for you guys. Andry, so Andry, Chowski. So bad with pronouncing last names. Bill, Andry, Chowski says, "Hi, Anthony. Thanks for giving your listeners a voice. Love the show. Keep it up. My message is Homie Bill in Maine is looking for some skate or BMX housemates to grow trees, build cool shit, and explore intentional community. Anyone interested, please email rehabitat420@gmail.com. And that is rehabitat420@gmail.com. And Bill, hell yeah. Thanks for supporting the podcast. You're going to enjoy your Grandison beanie and your camper hat for sure, man. Thank you. And actually, your message actually sparked me to look up intentional community, because I had heard that before, but I kind of wanted to like look it up. I kind of got the gist of what it was, but I'm going to read it real quick. An intentional community is a planned residential community designed from the start to have a high degree of social cohesion and teamwork. The members of an intentional community typically hold a common social, political, religious, or spiritual vision and often follow an alternative lifestyle. They typically share responsibilities and resources. Sounds cool to me. Sweet. Today's episode is with my best friend, Ramsey. Ramsey's my right-hand man. I've known him for years. He's got the spark. When I first met him, I was like, we're friends. We didn't even question it. And we've been friends for years now. From just being little skate rats to full-grown adults. Ramsey now got 3 kids and full-time job, but he still makes time to shred and hang out and podcast. So I love the motherfucker, and it's always fun talking to him. He's got the best stories. Yeah, enjoy, and happy Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, whatever you want to call it. Just enjoy the time off with, to spend with people you love, no matter what you do. And yeah, I'll see you after the holidays.
Thrive, prosper. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I gotta get on it.
I just love the skating and the scene.
Rain, go away. All I need is a skateboard today.
This is the Shetler Show featuring professional skateboarder, podcaster, and All I Need Skate founder, Anthony Shetler.
So it was hot. Everyone was doing it.
Yeah, they're looking for their dad's fucking metal skateboards in the garage.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Get on this thing.
Each episode brings you amazing discussions with interesting people from all walks of life.
Kind of when skateboarding clicked for me and you learn some tricks or whatever, and you get that appreciation from your peers, you know? The other skaters are like, holy shit, like, yeah, dude, that's rad.
Admiration.
Yeah, the admiration or the affirmation.
Real, recognized real.
If I didn't experience those crazy moments in my life, then these great moments would never be as great as they have been.
Honestly, like for me, I just loved it. Like I saw those dudes, I saw those videos, and I was like, holy fuck, this is sick.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do.
Hell yeah, Ramsey.
Coffee, water, beer.
How was waking up today?
It's great.
Nice.
Woke up, went to work.
Do your kids sleep in the bed with you?
No.
How old are they?
6, 2, and 5 months.
My dogs sleep in the bed with me, and it's fucking hell sometimes.
Isabel used to have to fall asleep with us, but she's good now. I like when she falls asleep.
My dogs sleep under like the worst spot, and I wake up, and I don't want to disturb the dog. It's like Elwood the Gray and
I don't
Emma.
like sleeping with dogs because they scratch the shit out of you.
Yeah, it's bullshit. They do scratch shit out of you. I'll be sleeping, and Emma will literally stretch along the side of my body, and she'll dig her nails in like a cat in the middle of the night. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dogs have fleas. Sleeping with babies is...
That's what I
It's
imagine.
cozy.
Oh, it
It's
is?
like nice.
Just like wrap it in, it doesn't move. Little bean.
Or just let her fall asleep and then put her to bed.
Alright. Do they ever just sleep in your bed at a certain age? I imagine some kids do that, right?
No, not. We keep them in their own beds. I
Solid,
don't want
man.
to start doing that. That's
No,
why we
yeah.
didn't let them sleep with us. So.
Because that would start encroaching on you and your lady's relationship. Not saying
I mean,
like
it would just-
intimately, but like you got kids in the bed every night. Yeah, God damn it!
Yeah, that would suck.
It's almost like a dog. I got shoe dogs out.
Yeah.
Get out, cock blockers.
Yeah, except if a dog's staring, you just like stop looking at me.
Yeah, it's way.
If
way
a kid's staring at
less
something that
detrimental.
shouldn't have been happening right then.
Yeah, exactly. We were just talking before we turned this fucker on. I was saying people are fucking sensitive these days. Do you notice it? Or am I just hearing it through the media? But I feel like people are super sensitive and super looking to like find faults in other people and attack.
Well, I feel like people are told to be sensitive. What to be sensitive about.
Yeah.
People aren't sensitive about the right things.
No.
It's always just about...
it's always something very trivial compared to like the wars and all the
Or
other
if they
shit. that
see
happens.
someone else gets mad, they're like, yeah, I'm mad too.
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
It's almost like they go viral and they don't even know why they're mad about what they're mad about. They just know it's a thing to be mad about. It's insane.
I just try to not pay attention to the news or anything.
Yeah. I just keep hearing about it, and I'm like, are people really this mad? Like in school and shit, like the kids are like, I heard about some colleges where the kids are just fucking going insane about like holding their teachers hostage through their words, basically. You know, I'm like, what is going on? Weird shit.
I don't know.
Do you feel that like in day-to-day work? Like, do you have to censor yourself in society? You feel?
I don't know if I have to censor myself. I don't really. No. I do
No.
whatever I want. I'm not too radical or out of control. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, people are just dumb.
Yeah.
The
man.
media makes everything stupid.
Yeah. I don't feel like I have to censor myself too much. Like, if I'll just try to bring the cursing down if there's little people around.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The weed thing for me is like that one. I might feel like I have to censor myself,
I feel like,
even though I have the certificate and everything.
yeah,
So
it's
like
fine. But
makes sense, but I still feel like
I mean, you
can't-
wouldn't light up a cigarette right next to someone either. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
yeah.
it's just a respect thing.
I wouldn't light up anything next
Yeah,
to someone
exactly.
unless they knew what I was doing.
It's like etiquette. And
Yeah. Because that cigarette one fucked with me, dude, for a long
It
time.
pisses me off when people, if you're like eating or something.
Oh, my family, all my mom
Yeah.
and my sisters smoked, and we lived in a trailer, and the fucking corners of the trailers would be bright yellow.
Yeah.
And then all their friends would come over, and it's winter, and they're in smoking. Like, I remember walking into my house, exhausted, and just want to shower, and have to walk through, like, a cloud of just, like, cancer.
You used to not think about it, though.
No,
It
well,
was just
even
like,
then I
oh.
did, though, because it literally
it
was
sucked, it
cartoonish.
sucked, but it wasn't like, I can't believe this.
No, I wasn't outraged.
No.
I am now.
Now you're like, can you believe this motherfucker would even think that's okay?
I know.
Before you're just used to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like smoking in the car and stuff, it was like nothing. Now if someone's like smoking in the car, it's like stinks the whole fucking car up. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Back then, though, they definitely knew it wasn't good.
No,
They just didn't give a fuck.
could never be.
Because even I knew it wasn't good, but I just didn't.
Stinks.
I
It
just let it
changes
go
shit.
because of
It,
the
like-
people in charge. You know,
Like you said, it makes things yellow. How good is that?
dude. What do you mean? It's not good at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Disgusting. It's
fucked
like you
up.
could rub your finger, Ramsey, on the fucking wall like this.
No, I know. My uncle had a white truck, and the inside of it was like dark yellow, like probably like almost as yellow as
From
the
smoking?
can. Yeah,
Just
See,
cigarettes or cigars?
just like
I wonder
no,
if cigars are the
cigarettes.
same.
Cigarettes,
Yeah. Because I wonder what's the yellow. What is yellow? Do we need to look up the
probably the fucking chemicals.
The
in
cancer?
The fucking, yeah,
Have you ever had the urge to smoke a cigarette? Like
yeah. I
recently?
used to smoke cigarettes.
No, but like recently.
Sometimes you
I
smoke
had one
a
the other
cigarette
day.
and did you really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. I just wanted to see if it had the same allure as it did when I was younger.
No.
Just to see if I could like be like handle
If
it.
you're drinking or whatever, like every time I'm drinking,
Yeah.
if I'm drinking and I'm out, like I'll smell it and be like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, let me
You
get
remember
a
the
drag of that.
shittiness of
And
that?
then I'll smoke it, and then I'll like take a drag and be like, why the fuck did I do that? My whole mouth tastes like shit.
I'm an
like,
asshole.
ugh. But I used to love cigarettes. I went from
Yeah.
hating cigarettes with a passion to like smoking for like 4 years.
What was
and
the
then
moment
just
where you converted yourself?
to smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, because there's always a moment. Because at least with me, there was a moment where it was like either I'm gonna really do this and fucking not stop being such a bitch about it, or I'm gonna bail out. And I bailed out because I was like, you know what? It's not even like I got to the point where I was like, it was almost normalized. It wasn't hurting as much. I was used to the routine
yeah,
and all this shit.
breaks the day up.
And then I don't know what it was. Maybe someone called me out on it, and then I was like, "Fuck, you're right. I'm a smoker, or I'm not."
Yeah,
So I just bailed out because I was like,
I
the
went
negatives.
full on. I didn't start
So what was
smoking,
that moment?
smoking until I moved to New York.
Do you have a moment where you remember just going, fuck it, I'm a smoker now?
Yeah, probably like walking to the train or something. I don't remember it, but I
Yeah.
mean, that's when I just started smoking. Like, walk the train, smoke a cigarette, get off the train, smoke a cigarette.
Did it
like,
fuck with you when you first started smoking cigarettes? Like, did it hurt? Because it always hurt me. I had to like get used
No,
to
because
taking
I like
inhale
used to
and shit.
smoke like. I mean, I smoked like cigarettes here and there my whole life, so I like knew what it was.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
but I just mean like some people seem like they picked up a cigarette, smoked it, and didn't even hurt their lungs or throat or anything.
Oh no, I think I probably
For weeks, it hurt my throat. I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck!" I'm like,
because
be sick every day.
You're not supposed to like
Yeah.
gag yourself with smoke.
After a while, I just had like phlegm constantly.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
And even when you quit, after you quit, you start hacking up fucking everything that's like in your lungs,
yeah,
like shitty, nasty tar. It's all fucking.
yeah. It's gnarly.
But yeah, cigarettes are nasty.
I think about this shit. You must, because you have kids. Because you gotta think what goes in your kids' lungs.
Yeah,
right?
you don't think about it, but like even like watching them, like seeing them watch someone smoke.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, oh, I wish like they didn't like see that. Like,
Yeah.
like I wish they didn't. Like once you see something, then you know it's possible.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like
Yeah.
like just keep that out of their brain for as long as I can. But
Yeah.
I mean, Brielle was watching Grease one time, like probably like 2 years ago, and then she was like
Grease?
playing Grease, yeah,
Nice.
and she was playing and like smoking cigarettes and like lighting a cigarette and like.
Oh yeah.
And we're like, hey, that's not cool. But then, like, but
Put
we're
a
letting them
carrot
watch
in
the
their
movies.
fingers.
Yeah. It was just like,
Yeah, that's
But-
a weird atmosphere. That's a weird moment. I've never been in that. Really,
It's just-
my nieces maybe. My nieces dance like they had like some dancing. I'm like, what are you doing?
yeah.
It's like
But you can't.
some
You can't.
crazy song. You're like, you shouldn't be dancing this song. You don't even know what it's saying.
Exactly.
man.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
It's like then you're like, well, they're just having fun, whatever. Like, don't even think about it like that. It's like, well,
Yeah, compromise. There's always a little compromise in there where like things go wrong. I feel because you just kind of go,
that shouldn't happen.
yeah, and you just don't. You don't want to be the bad guy, or you don't want to be the preachy person, or like it's that's a role people got to step up into. Is like, all right, I'm gonna kind of just draw lines sometimes. It's hard. You have to
tough.
it's confrontation and shit. Even if it's just with someone you love, like it's just hard to like find where you guys meet.
Yeah.
Same. Hype for doing this, Ramsey. I've been super hyped since we talked about it.
I
I'm
know.
just like, yeah.
I
Because
was-
we did the New England AM. It was sick, man.
It's correct.
I'm down.
It's good.
I'll have a good beer.
It's
you got a
12
little
o'clock
popper?
somewhere.
Let me see that. It's 1 o'clock on a what day?
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday. I didn't even know the day, and I'm having a beer.
It's
What
the
does that say?
fucking.
Can you open this for me?
Yeah, use your lighter. It's all about lights. See that?
Oh shit! It almost took an eye out. Hey,
Cheers.
hell yeah!
There we go.
I was hyped, dude.
That
The
game is
last-
cool.
The last podcast we had, the Gansett. Fucking I'm hyped on that too. I like the gold.
Yeah.
The last podcast I had Simon Woodstock on. You remember Simon? Do you remember
I
skating?
totally forgot about him
Yeah,
until I saw your podcast. Then I was like, holy shit.
like he existed. That was Simon
I
Woodstock.
totally remember that whole fucking, like, surfboard thing. That was crazy.
Yeah, that whole edit. Simon, when I was coming up, I remember just like he was so out there. He was doing such crazy, wacky shit. You know, he was like almost CKY before CKY, but it was more watered down. You know,
Yeah.
it was more like he's almost
It
naked.
was more like funny skating.
Yeah.
Rather than fucking, like, stapling your balls to something.
Have you ever considered stapling your balls to something?
No.
Never. Never
I'm
at your
so glad,
wildest.
like, I would never be able to hang out with those, like, people like
It's
that.
too much.
Fuck yeah.
CKY, I feel like
Even,
I'd
like-
hate them all because they'd punch me in the
Yeah,
face. or
that's what I
something.
mean. Like, even getting hit. Never mind someone, like, blowing a fucking fire extinguisher to your face or something. Or, like, that. I'd be like, I'm not even friends with you anymore. Fuck you, dude.
That was the line.
Yeah.
You drew a line and you crossed it, bro.
Like,
you tried to put a
punching, just,
carrot in
like,
my ass.
sucker punches. Yeah, exactly. Carrots, like, fuck all that, dude.
Yeah. It's somewhat. I guess it seems okay if it's for money, fame, right? Then it's like, we'll laugh at it, right? Isn't that what happened though?
Yeah, but still.
Super entertaining. I will say that. I like it is
Oh,
entertaining.
yeah, dude. I
You
went
laugh your ass. I've never laughed as deep.
No. It
That's
was.
the one thing I'll say, and they're all willing.
One of it-
They're all willing participants.
Yeah.
I'll say that much,
It was
too.
one of a kind.
I would say I'm more skating.
It had a good run.
Fucking thing.
That's why CKY was cool, because it had, like, parts of skating.
Yeah, I love the skating parts with the
Yeah.
music and just like fast
CKY
pace
2
and-
is. It's the best.
Yeah.
CKY 2K, whatever.
Was it? I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
the
that's
last one I saw. Didn't they make it into the movies? I
That
saw
was,
Big Jackass.
Jackass, yeah.
Excuse me, people.
They had CKY, then CKY 2. I had CKY 2K, so I always watched it. But that was when they rented the car
Yeah.
and got the $8 insurance and just
Oh yeah.
fucked it up and then lit it on fire and said, like, I don't know, you put the tape in and it just started got caught on fire.
Oh man. Yeah, they were pushing the boundaries for
And
sure.
they fucking didn't have to pay anything.
Yeah, the loopholes in the system, eh?
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's wild.
But
Very
there
brave.
was
That's brave
skating
too,
in that. I think there was a clip from Skaters Island in that.
Really? I miss Skaters Island.
Or maybe
Still
I'm
think
just-
about it.
Bam backtailed the big ledge, like the tall.
Oh, the refrigerator box? That's what we always called it, on the biggest pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Remember Zared used to switch flip the biggest pyramid? It was like literally like if you fell trying to switch flip it, you're going down head height almost. You know, because the pyramid was so big at the
Yeah.
island. It was fucked up, and they had the box on it. We called it the refrigerator box because
It
it
was
was
big.
literally a refrigerator on top of a box. Like it was like a big ass
It
one.
was
like-
big.
Yeah, those days were crazy. I think Zared switch crooked it too, which might be fucked.
Yeah.
I could see it too. A lot of shit went down on that thing that I was.
Yeah,
like, this
Bam.
is
I
unbelievable.
think Bam backtailed it.
Switch maybe
Switchback.
because he always had an ill switchback.
Yeah, it was switchback.
We should talk about Dickie J. He's out there hanging out
Yeah,
with Bam
what's
right
up with
now.
that?
I don't know. Dickie's a fucking drifter, and he drifted into Philly.
That's insane.
Weird.
He talked about him on the fucking
The nightclub,
podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, Trahan was like, I was like, oh, Dickie J's out there with like, Bam Margera.
Dickie's
And he's
getting
like,
fame
he's
off
like,
of Bam.
dude, I was listening to the 9 Club, and I thought he said Bam was like, oh, I've been skating with this dude from Massachusetts, Dickie.
Yeah. Gnarly. Yeah, he
And
did.
I'm like, dude, that's Dickie J.
yeah. Dude, he's from this area, and he's just like one
Dickie's
of those
cool.
dudes.
He's fucking.
He
don't give a
shreds, but
fuck.
he's out there.
He
you
doesn't
know?
give a fuck.
He's
Yeah, it's
developing.
awesome.
He's developing still, but he's with Bam now.
He'll always be
He's kind of getting some
developing.
little bit of notoriety from hanging out with Bam.
He's an original.
Yeah.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I just thought it was strange because it's a
It
small
was,
world.
It's fucking strange.
How
for
did
sure.
did you ever think we'd be connected to Bam in some way?
I
Just
guess
through
so.
proxy?
That's fucked up. It's cool.
It's so funny. He's trying. He's
Good
like
for
having
him.
a resurgence now, right? Bam's trying to like.
Yeah.
I think he's
I
trying
guess
to
he's
do
doing
more
all
stuff.
right, I think. I don't know.
I wonder what happens with that stuff. Like he was very successful, and then they feel the recession too, and like things that work don't always continue to work. Like I wonder where people stand with like that
Yeah, but
thing
I
they
feel
built.
like
Because I feel like all that's been disbanded now. Even all the CKY and all that stuff, isn't it? All like
he's got to be doing
Steve
all
O's
right
still doing stuff. I've seen him out there. He's on.
He's like a
podcasts.
motivational speaker and shit.
Yeah, but he can barely talk. Like he sounds like like that. So like, it's funny. It's,
But he's like
you can
totally
understand him.
sober and
Yeah,
everything.
you can understand him. Nothing to knock on his character or anything, but just his literal voice sounds like you're listening to someone who smoked, you know. But I think it's from stunts, which is gnarly. But he has a good story. I was listening to.
There's a picture of Steve-O in that documentary, like as him as a little kid.
Yeah.
And it's Billy Drown.
Really?
It's
oh yeah, I can see. They both have like real defined hairlines.
It's the
and,
same. No, I have to find it. I think I put it on fucking Instagram at one point.
Maybe.
But yeah, Steve-O.
You ready for Thanksgiving?
I can't wait.
Are you cooking?
Nope.
Oh wait, you were telling me already.
I'm going to my fucking mother's for
You don't want to cook?
breakfast. No.
You don't have the urge? Sometimes you like to cook like
I
meals.
love to cook, yeah.
No, but like meals
Melissa
and shit.
cooks.
You don't want to host it though? I'd go to a Ramsey Thanksgiving. No. What if you got what are the things outside? The fucking pot with the oil you can like deep fryer out in the yard?
Oh,
Feels
deep fried
warm?
turkey?
Yeah. Is that shit? That's just bomb, right?
That is
Crispy,
bomb.
crispy. and stuff.
It's Thanksgiving though. You gotta have like a fucking.
You deep fry it, then you make all the sides, and then you just put it on a platter.
You gotta have it stuffed. You gotta have like a traditional turkey for Thanksgiving.
You gotta put shit in its ass.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
saying put stuffing in the turkey's ass? You gotta get elbow deep in turkey sides.
stuff the turkey.
What are you looking for?
Looking for that picture of fucking Billy. I know I fucking.
Oh,
made
Billy
fun
and
of him before.
Billy and Steve O's. How they look exactly
The
alike.
same person. It's the same fucking person.
I'm enjoying this pumpkin shipyard pumpkin head.
Not a fan of that.
No?
This beer actually tastes like it might be old. A little sour.
Yeah, it's been in there for a little bit.
Really?
Not that long, but it could
No, it's totally old, huh?
skunk a little bit.
I think it might just be sour.
It's been in there. I just recently went into
It has been in there a while.
It has, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely old.
I don't drink beer like
I was like, nah. I mean, I don't drink Narragansett that much, so maybe it's just like this. Maybe it's a different kind. That's why I was like, what's the can? But
well,
it's
the
just-
thing about the beer is like I don't drink it unless it's like with someone usually.
Yeah.
Like very rare do I ever just grab a beer and like unwind. Because I don't do that. I just like turn into like one beer is like I can have it and have a buzz and I can work it off, you know.
Yeah.
But if I just sat at home, I might just drink them all the time, you know. But I don't. I just leave them in there. So.
I still have beer. My beer goes bad because I like.
Have you ever drank by yourself? Like just like had that ever been a thing in your life? Because I think when I was younger, when I was like 25.
Yeah.
Well, I know we talked before, but like just drinking by yourself. Because
I used to.
When I was like 25, I did.
Yeah.
For sure.
I used to get like pregame,
Yeah.
drink all, like get fucked
And
up.
then go out.
Yeah.
But you're still going out. Have you
Yeah.
ever just stayed home and get drunk
mean-
and by yourself?
I probably have like, maybe not like drunk. I've drank alone. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
just had like a drink. I know I have.
Well, there's people that like have like vodka. Like my aunt, I love her. She's an awesome person, but she'll like sip vodka all day with
No.
herself
yeah,
or like with people.
if it's all like all day anyway, like that's just not good for you.
Yeah. I never really would like. And when I was like 25, I think for like a year I would drink by myself because I'd like go out, skate, come back, drink. But I was never really by myself. That's not true because it was the time when I wrote for Birdhouse. Westgate was there, Matt Ball, Sean.
Yeah, you're in a house.
Yeah, I was with people still. Yeah. So that's not true either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to drink all alone, like to get drunk, like it has to be like a pretty lonely day anyway. Like, how many days do you have where you're just like 25 and you don't see anyone all day?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
that's your fault.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I could have then. I had like I was just getting paid to skateboard, so
Yeah,
I could have just been in my house all
you
day.
should have. A lot of people did take that route,
Yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah.
but
No. What was the worst? Just reckless times because I've had some reckless times drinking for sure.
I mean, I've definitely drank more than I should have.
Yeah.
I have.
I enjoy a good beer though. Don't
Oh,
lie.
I love beer. There's nothing against
Something about
drinking.
being able to like drink it and know you have control of something. You know.
I feel like you just go through a stage at one point anyway where you fucking just test shit out.
Yeah. Did you ever do the psychedelics road?
Yeah.
Did we talk about this before?
I think we
might
have, yeah. I dabbled.
Yes.
I was a young man once.
I went to a float tank the other day, actually, speaking about being out there.
Well, that's not a psychedelic.
Yeah, it feels like it. Because,
I
like,
don't know.
well, from what I had, the little experience I had, for sure. Like, the one time I feel like I actually tripped was when Jeff gave me, like, a hash oil pill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so
like,
you've never really done, like, any...
Well, I did, like, micro doses of mushrooms with Derek out in Cali and went to Street League. It was sick. I just felt super high.
Yeah.
But I felt, like, in control, super high, like,
dude,
just happy.
You
like,
can trip the fuck out.
Well, there was one day where he gave me, like, a concentrated marijuana pill or whatever. I took it, dude, and all day I was just seeing demons, and I was sick all day.
Yeah.
And by seeing demons, I don't mean, like monsters. I just, like, couldn't open my eyes because I was spinning. And, like, I had the worst demons, like, thoughts in my head, like, coming up, like, things that, and I just had to face it.
You were probably having, like, a fucking panic attack.
Probably. I calmed myself down, like, 20,000 times throughout the day.
You were probably having a fucking
But I was
anxiety
physically
attack.
sick, too, which was gnarly. I was, like, throwing up all day. And they kept coming in and checking in, like, you all right? I'm like, I hope so. Like, we're going to find out by the end of the day if I'm all right. I'm going to try to weather this storm, you know what I mean? Something about, my friend gave me 2 edibles the other day. My friend at my work, and he gave them to me, and I was like, yeah, okay. Took them casually.
Oh.
Dude, he came up to me.
You gotta ask what they're like first.
I know, but
just go for it.
My homie just, like, he reassured me, but I asked him, should I take
Usually
2?
if he gives you 2, you should take 1.
He wanted to test my limits this day, but he comes up to me halfway
you
through
don't
the
test
day.
him at work.
I know, but I did. I'm brave. This time, fucking, he came up to me in the middle of the day after I took it, and he was like, how's it going, bro? I'm like, I'm fucking in it still. I'm still in it, dude. Like, I was, like, in it. I had things to do.
Oh, man.
And, like, I was way too high to be doing these things. But, dude, honestly, nailed it all. Fucking nailed it all. Made it out unscathed.
Good for you.
Left early, actually.
If
You ever have a
you
day
get a
like
call,
that?
you'd be like, Anthony, what the fuck did you do? There's like shirts everywhere, just paint spilled. Fucking you're like fucking you're sleeping on your couch. Like, oh, what the fuck are you talking
What do you
about?
mean, bro?
Like, I don't know what happened.
See, the thing was that it wasn't like drinking, though. I wasn't, like, physically sloppy.
No.
I was just having anxiety. Like,
Drinking
bad anxiety
is-
throughout the whole fucking day. Like,
Drinking
every
is
moment is
you
terrifying.
poisoning your body to slow everything
Yeah,
down.
exactly.
Like, it's not good for you one bit.
In moderation. If
Like,
you
at
can
least
moderate
if you're gonna smoke weed, there's actual, like, I mean,
there's medicinal uses.
there is.
Is there medicinal uses for alcohol? Like, do people ever balance their
I mean,
imbalance out with
for
alcohol?
a painkiller, I bet. Like, they used to give you, like, brandy or whatever, right? You like.
Oh, yeah. And cocaine when you needed to fucking...
Cocaine.
They'd
Oh, he's
kill
down.
you.
He's smoking.
Dust him real quick. Dust him.
You just put it in a straw and just blow it up his nose. Like, ah.
I've been thinking about how raw life was because I've been watching all the fucking World War II videos. I told Tara last night, I was on the couch and she comes in, she's like, you just been watching war things. I'm like, I'm 35, I'm old now. That's what you do when you're old. You go back.
You gotta, like, get a story in your head. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you went through what people used to go through.
Well, you
Like,
just
not
got...
how, we don't know, like, if we had to, like, fight someone from, like, the 40s,
Yeah.
like, we would get our asses kicked.
Well, if we had to be in the trenches like they
Yeah.
were fighting for their ideals.
Like, this
like,
isn't
literally.
fair.
Yeah. Instead, we're on Twitter and
Yeah.
things going, Donald Trump.
Fuck you. This is my right, and you can't take my right.
Yeah. Such a
you.
disconnect from what how those rights were earned.
You don't know what I've been through.
Yeah. Half of them are, I'm sure the majority are from privilege that have no connection to struggle and what people did to get those rights. So that's where it's like a weird, that's
Like,
how this whole thing started.
Grandparents and, like, great-grandparents, like, they were like, all right, you're 18, you're an adult now, see you later. You're going to war or work.
Yeah, here's real life,
and
motherfucker.
I'm not feeding you anymore.
Yeah, give me that skateboard. You can go.
If you
here's
do
a
that to
gun.
an 18-year-old now, they'd be like, no.
You're not taking my phone,
Yeah.
and you're not taking my Nintendo, and that
Exactly.
shows how old I am.
Exactly.
You're not taking my, what's the new one?
Whatever it
PlayStation
is.
25.
But
I love video games, though. I don't mean to make fun of them.
no, I do too. It's a video game.
But it's true. It's true. You couldn't even get a
Yeah.
phone. Kids are getting phones at 5 now, and you're like, why are these kids? Do you kids have phones?
No.
Don't lie to me, Ramsey.
No.
All right. Because it seems wild. What age? Where's the
Brielle
age?
has a watch that she can call, like, emergency contact, and it's like
That's a
it's like a GPS on it.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that your idea or Melissa's?
That's Melissa.
I figured.
She always, like,
That's a good
she's
move.
total mom.
Yeah. She's thinking about shit.
Yeah.
Tara's like that. Like, I'm just a guy, you know? Like,
With me, I'm like, just leave breadcrumbs. Everything will be fine.
You go back to the fable you were told as a
Yeah.
little kid. Just watch out for witches in the fucking woods.
Talk to strangers. Unless they're trying to find a dog.
I've been watching the fucking World War II, though. It's basically, I've been watching mostly Hitler, but now I'm on World War II, because Hitler was such a crazy character. And, think about how it could all go
Hitler would have
wrong.
mastered social media.
Oh, he would have
He
been...
would have had everyone marching.
Yeah, imagine how scary that would be if he had social media. Someone out there.
You never even thought I just blew your mind.
Someone out there. Draw that up. Hitler on his iPhone. Please.
Oh, I just did it. I made someone millions out there.
Because he would definitely, because technology, he used everything. It's crazy. That whole story's crazy, and I don't have it down 100%, but just the idea that they went through World War I,
He got,
and they suffered losses.
countries.
And then he fucking,
That was
literally,
impressive.
you know what I learned about it was he invaded, the first few countries he invaded, they threw roses at him, the German armies, because they had so many successes and were like their saviors. They're like, you're going to help us out of poverty.
Yeah, and then he was like, psych!
Well, no, they believed it. They had prosperity, but they just kept expanding their empire. And there were other people trying to do the same thing at the time. They were really fighting over real resources, not just digital resources, but real land, real minerals. Like, I'm sure that still goes on today with iPhone shit to make our iPhones and shit.
It's crazy.
I don't really know, but yeah, dude, that shit blows my mind. I was like, fucking crazy.
Yeah, Hitler was a motherfucker.
It's crazy. I've been tripping out a lot too because I've been thinking it's like each person is capable of everything.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like, any of us could be a Hitler or a fucking Jesus. Like, we have the capacity. That's what's so scary about having kids to me. Is like, how do you teach the kid that they are everything or they could be anything? Like, that's a reality nowadays.
No, it is.
And people don't know how to even handle excellence anymore. We used to in America be like, yeah, excellence. We stand for excellence and greatness, and like we mean well and we have good intentions, and this is why we rise up. You know, like remember, like Michael Jordan had a hell of a run where you're like, that dude is about excellence, like professional excellence, and that includes losses and wins and triumphs and perseverance and all this shit. You know, nowadays people don't even know how to handle it. They're like making kids do the easier shit so they're safer. You know what I mean? And they miss out on all this valuable shit. Like, so much character is built through just experimenting and not being safe. You know, like you have to try this world out and figure out where you fit in it and what your purpose is and drive. And it's like people aren't doing, like, from my experience, like I'm seeing more and more people that are coming around, which is awesome. Is people that are like, they're like coming back and like, yeah, this is our one ride, our one experience. Like, let's live life and figure out what we're doing here, you know? But like, I just worry because I feel like a lot of parents just try to keep their kids safer than let them experience the life, you know? Like,
I'm glad I tried to move around at least.
Yeah. I like that you skateboard because skateboarding keeps you humble because you can't take it for granted. Even just standing on a board without even doing anything, you can knock yourself on the ass. Even I do that some days, and I've been skating for 21 years or something, and like there's some days where I just take it for granted and I'm on my ass.
That's what I was like. I was talking to Trey and I was like, I hate because we play soccer on Monday nights.
That's fucking sick.
And I never.
Rec league? Hold on.
Yeah.
What color's the uniform?
Black.
T-shirts?
Paul's just made them.
Nice.
They're black with
What's
a yellow.
the letter color? Nice, yellow.
No problem.
Oh, sick.
Team No Problem.
No.
And it's like instead of holding the whatever he's holding, it's holding the soccer ball.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
It's the sugar skull, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, but I was like, I never played ever. Never played soccer.
Yeah.
I played when I was 8 for like 1 year.
Yeah.
But now I'm playing and I'm like, kind of holding my own with these people. But like, you could never like just jump into skateboarding and hold your own. Like, you can't just go to skateboard and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna like drop in or fucking like, you can't do that.
No, yeah.
Like, I wish it was
easy. Basically,
like,
a bunch of skateboarders could go fake being a soccer team, but the other way around, it would be so obvious.
Exactly. It's like baby deer. Like, you just know, they don't know what
Another
the fuck's
T-shirt
happening.
idea, baby deer on a skateboard. Because they're all stiff and genius.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna make millions off of this. Enjoy it.
That's fine.
Ramsey's blessing you today. All right, back to the soccer team though. Who's on the team roughly? You don't have to name everyone. We got Trahan, you.
People you would know is me and Trahan.
Scoot's on there. Scoot looks like he'd be pretty good.
Dude, he's a goalie. He's fucking nasty.
Called it.
He's nasty.
Yeah, it's nice. He seems like he would take it serious too.
Yeah, Trahan's nasty.
When my lady's brother was staying here, Ryan. Shout out, Ryan. What up, my dude? Buried out in the house. He took me to his rec football team.
Oh, nice.
or whatever it is, like where adults just form a football team and play other adults.
See, that's serious because I feel like you can get hurt
Flag.
too easy.
Flag.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, great. It did get a little rough though, but whatever.
Yeah, boy, dude, I got red carded.
Did?
I pretty much just get out of line.
How many teams are in the league?
It's like 10 or 11 or something.
Damn. Do you ever make it to the playoffs? How you guys do?
Yeah, everyone makes it to the playoffs, but we make it past.
Like you're actually a challenge. Like people don't laugh to play you.
No, we're better than like a couple teams. This time, dude, we just won 16-2.
Heavy. That's not like what
Dude,
people. Did people ever just fucking throw a flag
No.
and surrender? 16-2.
Because it counts with points. Like if you're in the playoffs and like
kidding.
if you're tied with record, they'll go by how many goals you got.
Oh, that makes sense. I would have never thought of that. Maybe I would have, but I don't know enough about soccer.
There's a tie with that. They go by like how many goals against.
What's your strong point in soccer?
I like defense.
Nice. You look like a good defensive player.
I never played defense. I played hockey and I played
offense.
Yeah, right wing because
Punisher?
that's where they put all the fucking fat, slow people.
Nice.
Right wing.
But you need some weight over there, right?
Yeah.
Plugs up a hole, right? I'm sure, or something.
Yeah, I love playing defense.
Or
you just watch the play happen and then you just like kick the ball.
It's like a timing thing. Like,
Yeah.
Where can I get this?
It's just fun to fucking piss everyone off. And I'm better at that than like trying to make a play happen.
Yeah. What's your weakness?
I don't know.
Bullshit. What are you not good at? What are other people good at that you suck at? You're not the fastest on the team.
Shooting the ball.
Oh, you're not the good at aiming?
No. I pretty much just kick it as hard as I can, like trying to kick it at the goal. I can't put it anywhere.
You got like little limbs though. Well, your legs don't look little. Your arms are.
They're skinny.
Yeah, they are, surprisingly.
I'm like a Humpty Dumpty.
Not so much these days. More, for sure. But you definitely got little short hands and like arms. T-Rex arms. Mine's not. Yeah, see that? I got the reach on
fucking little man hands.
It's funny because I got the gorilla hands, like literally the hairy arms, and then when I bail, I do like the gorilla walk.
I just flop.
Yeah. I was talking to someone the other day at the skate park about you because it was Jacob Jensen's dad, Jim, and he was rolling around and he took a slam. And I was like, oh, man, you all right? He's like, he took him like 10 minutes. He's like, oh, fuck, because he doesn't skate, you know?
Yeah.
And I kept showing him, like, keep your feet wide, be safe, go slow. He wasn't getting crazy or anything, but he just took one of those ones where he took the skateboard for granted, took him out for 10 minutes. And I was like, talking about, I was like, oh, yeah, I remember when, like, Ramsey, like, because Ramsey used to be really, really thick. Like, at your biggest, what were you?
Like 250 something.
Yeah. So I was like, Ramsey used to be really big and he'd be bailing, and, like, he had to bail according to his weight. And then I remember the moment where he lost enough weight where he realized he didn't have to take the slam so much. And I was like, because that Jim didn't skate. Yeah, I remember that moment.
Like, stop it. Like, yeah, I didn't have to battle roll out of fucking everything that
because that's what made it so hard, is like you were going down no matter what. It put so much pressure on landing it, you know, because like it's either slam or make at that point, right? And you would just do it.
I just hurt myself.
Just sick though.
For nothing.
Not for nothing, dude.
Well, no, but I mean, like,
hell no. That spark helped start All I Need, bro. That's like those early videos and everything. That shit just got everyone hyped because they're like, Ramsey's gonna do it. Like, we're gonna do it.
I love like going. Like, that was fun. Like trips and stuff.
Sick, yeah, definitely. You have to get free and come on one. Just tell me when. Tell me the time. We'll fucking figure out an All I Need trip. Even if it's close, we could drive somewhere, rent a van, and go for like a weekend or something.
I want to do like a Willimantic trip, or like go to like a sick, or like the new Nashua, like just go for like the day or something. Yeah. Because I saw that park and I'm like, fuck that. Like that shit looks gigantic.
It is.
But I heard
there's a lot of other stuff there though.
Yeah, but I also heard like the transition wasn't. It's not like as big as you think. Like
no,
it's more mellow. Like,
you can skate it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff you'd have fun. You'd get lost at that park.
Yeah, I would love this. Like,
but there is a lot of big transition too. But there's a lot of other small cutty stuff within it because you look at it from an outside up above, and all you see is this massive transition because everything's inside like a big bowl, basically what it is. But they built like hips and pyramids and like wallies and like weird little things. Like you could get lost in like several different parts of that skate park. That's an exceptional skate park, the new Nashua Park.
Yeah. Whoever
built that one.
I know. I just want to go because I've never been there, but I love Willimantic too. Like I think that's like the best part.
I haven't been to Willimantic in a while, but
the spray paint, like I don't really like it.
Really? You feel some sort of way?
I just don't like. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't like it.
On a skate park, some people feel that way. What do you mean?
Like the graffiti part, like the letters and stuff is cool, but like the Pac-Man and like I don't know.
Is it the art or is it the fact that it's sprayed on the skate park?
No, I don't.
Because like sometimes if you paint on a ramp,
I know it fucking makes it slippery for sure.
Yeah, or it's like too much of an illusion where you're like, I can't really tell what's going on as you approach.
I mean, I would prefer it just to be nothing.
Yeah, ultimately, because you can just see.
If it's gonna be there, like at least be cool. Like I just feel like some of it's fucking.
Dudes are slacking on their shit out there.
It was kind of like, let's fill it up. It's like we just hear like a shitload of dumb stickers. You just want to fill your fucking like back of your computer or something. You're just like, whatever it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got to go there and check it out.
I see it. Sometimes I see it on Instagram or whatever, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Willimantic. I didn't realize it because it looks fucking dumb. And it's such a cool park.
Yeah. I love that park.
Sorry to someone who did it. Who did it, but
people are gonna be sensitive, Ramsey. Can you not have your opinion? That's fine. There's people out there like, I like it on there.
Yeah,
I like it on there, Ramsey. I don't know why.
I'm sure there is.
I don't have a fucking clue why. It looks so pretty.
But like the faces, like
I like art. Like I don't even give a fuck.
I love it. But
I think it can be ridiculous if it covers something 100% and it's just like they're not even trying. It's just like dicks and shit. I'm like, dicks are funny.
Well, that's not. Yeah, they're funny, but the only dick that's cool is the fucking Mattapoisett OG Mudbone.
Someone take that audio snippet and like.
Dude, they got the whole bowl corner.
Oh man,
fucking just a giant dick all around. This says OG Mudbone. Everyone knows about OG Mudbone.
A big veiny one around the corner, though, huh?
It's
that must be so fun to announce. Like, slash grind around that.
Yeah.
Like you try to do a contest there, it's gonna get a little rager.
A contest at Mattapoisett.
I don't know.
You better be good.
Yeah, Mattapoisett's sick.
Cracks everywhere.
We used to do that.
That's the best fucking prefab.
We did a contest. My brother started one at one of those prefab shit parks, the Lakeville one. The theme was
that's the worst park ever.
Worst park ever, best contest though. It was like greatest contest at the worst park. That's what it was. And we did it for years, and all the locals turned up, and we had a blast.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Yeah, you remember. I missed that place actually. It's so
last time we did it, we got rained out, and then we were like, we're gonna like give everyone their money back. We're gonna do another contest.
That's what happens, dude. Sometimes you gotta deal with the weather, you know. Yeah. Crazy. That was sick though. I wish my brother sparked that one. He's out shredding in Australia right now.
Yeah, he is.
He's been heavy on his Instagram. You seen it?
He's always at a fucking cool skate park.
He lives right near one. Sick. Did I tell you about the Nerf thing, or you saw it online, right?
I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah. Yesterday was so strange.
I don't really go like. I've been like just listening to a lot of Spotify. I haven't even been on Instagram that much.
Yeah.
Or Facebook. And I go on Facebook and I just look at like the memories because it's cool because I get to see like just Miles and Brielle like when they were younger. Yeah, it's cool.
Their memories stoke me out when you come across those because it gives you a reflection of what you've done.
Then you're like, damn, that was a year ago. That was fucking 6-7 years ago. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's cool. I like it, but I don't really like go and look at shit.
Yeah. That's good though. Sometimes too much of that. It's a balance of consumption.
No, yeah, I go through like stages where you just kind of ease up, then you go back and fucking.
Yeah, because some people abuse that. They'll fucking just watch everybody. They'll be so resentful and angry because they're not putting anything out, and it's just they're watching it. Like I've seen that happen when I'm like,
sometimes,
dude, you're too watching.
I feel like when you're on it too much, you get bored with it. Like it's just like, oh, okay. Like when you like
dick pic.
Yeah, when you give it a rest, like then you go back and like, holy shit, like, there's like, and there's so much shit, you know, like seeing it.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool.
But that's the balance I'm talking about, because you got to create the culture as well as consume it. Like you got to appreciate other people's art, because other people are gonna do that for you. You know what I mean? And that's like a good feeling. Like if you create something and someone likes it, that's sick. And that's what social media is and all shit. It's like people's expressions, you know, no matter how retarded they are. Same with the art and the ramp and shit. It's like some of them, to them, they're the best artists. They just don't know that there's levels.
No, it's cool.
There's fucking levels to this shit.
If I saw the park like that, I wouldn't think anything of it.
I'd rather it without it though, because skate park,
when it used to have nothing,
it was
nice, sick, and it was like that green, like that. Willimantic had like the green paint, like how that park Westerly or whatever has the blue.
Yep.
Like Groton has that like red.
Yeah.
Like Willimantic had that green.
Well, here's an example. Imagine if Lynch Skate Park just had graffiti everywhere. That would ruin the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
it was everywhere. Because right now you go and it's so clean. It's under the bridge. It's in the middle of the city, and you know it's for skateboarding.
Like Uniconnecticut, the Lonelyville.
Yeah,
that's cool with all the fucking graffiti.
I don't know. I don't remember what it looks like.
It's cool. It's fucking not. It's everywhere.
But it's done the way you like.
I don't know if it's the way I like. It just looks like it like fits it. It's everywhere. It's like sort of I don't know. It's just that fucking.
Because imagine if you watched
that cartoony like Pac-Man bullshit. Like I just think it's lame.
Imagine if you went to cities and every wall had some people's like random shit on it. Like like there's no.
Dude, they got like on the fucking like wall ride like ledge thing. It's like Batman, Green Lantern. It's like someone just went there and was like, I'm gonna practice my fucking Superman level. It's dumb.
They probably did.
It's dumb. It's just dumb. Hey, but whatever, that park rules.
So. Yeah, and it takes all types, man.
You know? I don't give a fuck really, but it's just you look at it, it's like, oh, that was sick. Look at that stupid fucking Batman.
You know what makes me angry is Facebook.
Why?
Because, sorry to cut you off, but this kind of ties in.
I was just going to keep talking about it. I didn't like spray paint. They get it.
It's hard for me because I'm conflicting. I love art, but I love like people that...
Yeah, but you don't have to like all art. Just because someone drew, it's not like, well, I mean, A for effort.
No, I agree.
Sorry, Jenny, that fucking smiley face sucks.
But for me, like, I like art, so like when I see someone that you can tell it's their whole fucking life, that's where I'm like, and then there's degrees of that because you never know what someone who has a slight interest in it.
I mean,
they might end up doing.
It might be someone's whole life, but
could be Picasso.
Maybe they should have chose something else. It doesn't matter if that's all you care about. It's not working. I love skateboarding.
Yeah,
like I fucking love it. I know I'm not a good skateboarder.
Yeah.
But I know, like, I just love it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're not going to turn me pro for all I need, are you?
Yeah, but you wouldn't want me to make fun of your skateboarding all the time.
I wouldn't make fun of it, but I don't have to watch it or look at it.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's levels, there's degrees.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you have to, I don't like this, so you're a shitbag, you'll never be, you don't have to make fun and put the person down.
It's okay to have an opposing view. Like, people should have preferences.
Some art sucks. Dude, I used to go down.
Some art sucks.
Some art sucks.
Yeah. You can have a preference because that's what's awesome is if you know what you like.
Yeah.
You can still appreciate other things, but like you know what you appreciate.
You just see some shit. Sometimes, like I used to go to all the galleries down on like the Chelsea piers or whatever.
Yeah.
And
there's probably some good art.
Yeah, there was fucking shit that sometimes it was so fucking cool. Yeah. Like big sculptures and like just like one time there was like cinder blocks hanging from chains, but they like curved and like there was all these like. It was just weird.
There's someone out there right there going, that sounds like the stupidest shit ever.
Dude, there was dumb shit. And then they'd be like a fucking like piece, like a black, like painted canvas with like a piece of ribbon like stapled in like 3 spots.
And you're like, what the fuck is this?
What is that? And someone's like, that's just great.
That's his expression.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't understand it.
Exactly.
I don't understand that shit.
Right. That's what I mean. Like, but I mean, it does take genius to figure out that is stupid.
Yeah.
Like
it's hard for me.
Is dumb.
It's hard for me because some of the stuff I like, people don't like, for sure. And I feel like I'm like, oh, well, does that mean I like shitty stuff, or does that mean it's just like more people are Vulcan assholes and just attacking people? It's a balance. I don't know.
And people are always going to talk.
But I do have preferences. I think it's important to be like, I like this. I like this because because then you can say like, that's the thing with skateboarding and any art. It's like people are so defensive because it's. A lot of it is their whole life, even if it's something that we look at and it's like, this is stupid.
I mean, if someone's
they really put
skate,
themselves
that
into
sucks.
Yeah, they put themselves into it.
You're like putting yourself on the line to skate, whether like that, not like, but I mean like, you have to try.
Yeah. You have to, there's real consequences. You can't take it for granted.
So when someone like makes fun of you, like really trying at something, you're like, fuck you.
Yeah. Because you really have to. You can't take a skateboard for granted.
No.
Like I was saying, like people stand on it and fucking break their arm. Like it's that you really have to master some sort of balance just to stand on the fucking thing.
Yeah, you gotta get comfortable. You can't. You have to. Practice.
This brings us to scooters, Ramsey. Any thoughts, or you want to let it go, or do I gotta go in? Or
I don't think they deserve.
I just
go on Instagram and go look at the hashtag Scoot Life. There's professional scooters.
It's art, bro.
Yeah, there you go. We respect that art. Someone who just gave their life to scootering.
The problem is there's degrees of variance because to know how to ollie, you instantly have an opinion about scootering because ollieing is so fucking hard, and to watch someone just hop up, like, but that brings it into bike territory. And for some reason with bikes, they pull up, but
it's the same thing as you having to like work and pay for your first car, and then the person who's 16 and gets like a fucking Lexus.
That's the same thing?
Yeah.
That's accordance? Because they didn't work for the car?
Because they didn't work for anything.
Oh, I know.
You busted your ass and you're 18 and you finally bought a shitty car that's going to break down in 2 months.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker has a Lexus that they probably didn't change the oil and then the engine blew up. And they ruined the fucking car.
It's an expensive car to learn how to manage a car with.
Exactly.
Agreed. The scooter thing is like, that goes back to the parents wanting to be safe. They should teach their kids how to have a center of balance on a piece of wood and balance and actually balance, not hold on.
When Miles falls, I say, "Are you okay?" I don't run over and pick him up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I say, "Are you all right?" And she's like, "Oh."
Because sometimes the reaction of the child is the reaction the adult's having.
Exactly.
So if you go over, you're like,
if I go, "Oh my God, you all right?" He's gonna be like, "I don't know," freaking out. No,
dude, my mom was
you
out
right?
of control, dude.
Yeah. Okay, get up. Okay.
Yeah, that was a lot of my development. Because my mom was always fucked up, and she was like, come in, and everything be dramatic. Like, everything be so dramatic.
I feel like that's why I'm like, sometimes I'm like happy, sad.
Yeah.
Because my mother would be like, "Oh my God, is he okay?" My dad would be like, "Just look at me."
He's like, get the fuck up.
What? What happened? Like, get up. What are you doing?
That's nice to have both examples. That's sick. Because if they work together, you'll be able to see how those dynamics work.
I feel like I'm a pretty medium person.
Yeah, that's nice to have. I've been a bit extreme.
Yeah.
Things you gotta learn along the ways, you know?
Yeah. Definitely.
It's tough when you get wired a certain way. Like, as a little kid, I had these things imprinted on me. Like, the way adults acted shocked my system so badly that I didn't know how to manage those emotions and feelings, you know? So, like, you develop bad habits that carry on into life if you don't ever correct them. They're the demons I speak about. You gotta, like, correct those, you know? Like, the worst. We could be anything. Good, bad, great, everything. You know? We got to know how to manage the ride.
Anything.
That's the first truth, is like realizing that you're capable of everything, because then you can have more empathy for people.
Yeah.
You can put yourselves in their shoes. Like, I'm trying to learn that even more as I go. You know,
someone made everything we have.
Yeah. When I was young, I kind of had that because the way I grew up, it was like shitty, violent stuff like that, and I just realized that there's like degrees and levels to things, and that rides aren't all the same. So I've been empathetic to a lot of people. Like, I'm not quick to like judge usually, unless it's funny. Sometimes it's like funny factor when you say it. Like,
someone falls, you point left.
Oh, kind of, but you know what I mean.
No, definitely. Someone falls.
But I never like let it stand. I never let people define themselves by those moments. But like, but yeah, I lost my train of thought. But you know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. Like, I don't know. I'm just happy to be able to be healthy enough right now at 35. How old are you?
32.
And we're still friends. How long has it been, Ramsey?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I'm just happy that I'm able to like be healthy enough to like appreciate life in general. You know, because when you're young, you're so full of piss and vinegar, and you're trying to figure this shit out.
Some people aren't aware of what they
you come into the world, and it's like you have to take care of your own needs, so you become very selfish. Or like, you're like, how do I? Some people will try to have an ego or have something to like defensive.
A little bit. Sort of selfish in the beginning.
Well, you're a new thing to the world, and you literally have to survive. You're literally like a little like animal that came into the world, and now you have to survive. Like, you have to take in everything, and it's all about keeping your life going and trying to grow into something, right?
I feel like until you're like 28, around there, you gotta you just do whatever the fuck you want. And then I'd say around like 30, you gotta kind of start maybe practicing what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I'll say this. I'll say fuck a timeline. I'll say come into the world, experience it with moderation, you know?
You gotta think of a timeline, sort of, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because, I mean, like, you gotta give say, like, 70 years. Like, then that's, like, not even guaranteed.
Yeah.
So, that's not, it seems like a long time, but when you think of it, like...
Wait, 70?
We're almost halfway there.
1 to 10 was gone really fast, right?
Yeah.
10 to 20 is gone now.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. We're like halfway there. That's what I'm saying. You gotta kind of go by a timeline.
Well, no, the only thing about the timeline, though, too, is, like, time can hang you.
Right.
Because time
right.
is on our side. Let's get fucked up!
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
Oh, okay. Too much?
Too much.
Dial it back. too many responsibilities.
That's what you can't.
Because I've seen that play out with a lot of adults that just linger into 40 and they're still a child because they're like, I don't have to take on any responsibility or like develop myself. Or like stuck in a pattern. And like a lot of people are self-aware that they're even stuck in that pattern. That's why they haven't changed it. That's why whenever I see super ugly, I'm like, they don't want to be that. No one does. No one wants to be super ugly.
No one's happy.
So I always kind of feel like I'm like, oh, they probably have a tough situation that they're in.
Or they're just jealous.
Or, yeah, but that's a tough situation to me because I'm like,
mentally,
you're only going to get what you put out. Like, if you're putting out hostility.
It's so hard to change someone like that. It's so hard to even be like.
No, I'm not talking about changing them. I'm talking about changing. I'm just saying having some empathy and, like, letting them live. Like, live and just try not to, like. Because a lot of times that makes you so angry, you want to be like, yeah, that's shitty. And I do that still, you know. You point it out because you want to be like, dude, we can't be that. Like, that's, I do it in myself. We should be most critics on ourselves. Like, whenever I make a mistake, I'm like, oh, I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to be that example of something. But I am, you know, that's part of the learning process. But, like, being self-aware of that is amazing because then you go, oh, there actually is kind of a game. Like, we can cure ourselves of all these bad patterns and develop into something that we believe, assuming we're not at war yet or, like, they're not, the people in charge aren't fucking putting us in the ghettos again or whatever.
I hope war never happens. I don't know enough really to talk
Imagine
shit.
all the iPhone footage, though.
I feel
all the angles of the fucking horrific, horrible things that we'd be seeing of humans at their ugliest.
Already.
For what? For what?
Already, dude. You can, like, when people were running people down with the buses or trucks they were renting, like, people had footage of that. I didn't want to see any of that. Why do you want to see people die like that?
The internet's a big reflection of humanity, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing, like, all the underbelly that we didn't see that people could hide before. That's like...
I used to think, I see that. That's what I used to think is, like, oh, like, imagine if fucking there was the internet when slavery was around.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? Like,
there should have been.
It would have lasted about 2 weeks.
Yeah, you would hope.
But
you would hope.
Would it? Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I used to think. But now you see all this shit happening, and it's kind of like, it's happening more.
Yeah.
And I know maybe it's definitely, you see it more, so maybe it feels like it's happening more because it's always happened.
It's the same. I think it's the same because I listened to the show and this guy was talking. He was like an expert in violence, and he was saying that, like, violence is always prevalent in society. Yeah. Like, it's always been there. It's like a human nature. Like, there's going to be violence. So that, like, I don't know.
But with the mass shootings and shit.
Yeah. Are we just seeing people play it out more? Because we didn't see it before.
I mean, like, violence and, like, police brutality, racism, all that.
Maybe we're finding out the true number for the first time because we didn't have the media have now.
That shit
Imagine
was
that's the
crazy,
reality. Imagine we're just realizing that this has just been going on and we didn't have cameras. There was different forms of brutality. Like, imagine in the 19 fucking whatever, there's just more stabbings or something because that was the technology, you know. It's getting scary because it's going to drones where people can do fucked up things and not even be accountable.
Oh, that's scary shit.
And people that get power tend to abuse power, right? Like, it seems like that's a pattern. I hope not.
I think that's what's happening a lot with the fucking...
Thanks for coming over, Ramsey.
All the sexual harassment shit.
Oh, I know. It's gnarly, right?
That's a power thing. It's all these dudes in power. Like, abusing it, right? And it sucks because there's like it's like a catch-22. There's like two sides to it, like... Some people are like, oh, like, it's a witch hunt and blah, blah, blah. Like, but it sort of is because, I mean, no one's, like, it's so hard to, like, prove that. It's kind of hearsay, but, like.
Some aren't.
Some aren't.
Like, Bill Cosby one is insane,
no,
right?
Exactly.
How many people?
But now it's getting to a point where you can just be like,
call someone out.
I'm going to fucking ruin that dude.
You know it seems like a tactic in war.
Yeah, it's like, so. Like,
sabotage, like
they need to investigate. They need to just stop fucking blurting all this shit out, and they need to investigate. And, like,
we need investigators again. Some people to look into it.
Someone, yeah, fuck yeah, you gotta look into that. That mayor of fucking Alabama was supposed to supposedly fuck the fucking 14-year-old girl or whatever.
Oh my God, horrific.
Yeah,
horrific.
It is.
Yeah. Fuck. Keep going. Dude,
it's fucking just gross.
It's terrifying.
Anyone fucking it's fucking like, and he's not backing down.
Yeah.
And Trump fucking supports him said, like, oh, well, he said he didn't do it. That's it.
Wow. Yeah, there's got to be lines drawn.
There's got to be lines drawn.
We got to find where the balance
and people want him to get kicked out, and, like, they're not letting it happen. But, like, if he doesn't get kicked, how, like,
if you're a known, and I don't know about this particular case, but if you're in society and you're known for pedophilia, there needs to be some real strict guidelines on how to deal with that person.
Yeah.
An understanding, a collective understanding that goes, we need to do this with this person because they're not healthy. Imagine if you could tell, like, I don't know enough. I'm just kind of an idiot speaking, but like, imagine if you could tell, like,
that dude's fucked up.
Yeah, that he was fucked up.
Yeah,
you know?
so you need to stop.
You got to know, he can't be around 14-year-old kids. Right?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
So fucking
figure out some restraints.
Chop his head off and study his fucking brain. Let's get some anti-venom.
Oh, gnarly. But who knows? I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. I just think...
But, dude, that's horrific. That can alter generations of humans. Like, it has.
Yes.
Like, that's happened.
It's not right.
I felt the ripples of that shit.
It's fucked up.
Gnarly. With my
It's
mom.
right.
My mom had something like that happen to her, and then that's affected my life.
And it's like people in power. Like,
positions of power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these dudes just, like, thinking they can fucking, like, dude, Louis C.K.
I hope not. We already talked about this.
He admitted to it.
He did. And what did they do? What do you do?
He's just like, yeah, I mean, they were there, and like I told them I was gonna do it, and I just came in the room naked and was jerking off, like.
And then but did he leave? That's what I was wondering.
He didn't leave. They left.
Yeah, but do you think he refused to leave? Because what if they're?
It was his room.
Oh, it was. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It was two girls that were supposed to.
Do you think he's just trying to find the line?
Yeah,
that's
I don't know.
A balance line. You're like, well, at least they left. He didn't.
No, when I first
it was inappropriate.
When I first heard it, I'm like, well. What's like the situation? Like, was he like drinking with this girl and like they went back and like he just whipped his shit out and she was like no and like and then he like fucked up like he shouldn't have done that, but like what's happening?
Yeah, because you want to know. You want to know because people are so easy to accuse people of crazy shit.
The two girls, they were comedians, upcoming comedians. He's like, oh, come back up to my room, have a drink or whatever. We'll like talk about shit. And they walked in. They said as soon as they walked in, he said, hey, I'm gonna go get naked. I'm going to take my clothes off.
Which could be construed as a joke.
Yes.
Because they're comedians.
Yeah. So they laugh.
That's
they
one
think
example.
It's a joke.
Oh, that's what happened. All right.
They laugh. They think it's a joke. They walk in the room.
It's
they
Louis
get in
C.K. I would laugh too.
Exactly.
Not me. It's not the two girls. It's me now.
But why wouldn't you laugh? You're a comedian who he invited.
No, I
like,
would.
You think,
I laugh. Go ahead.
So
Louis C.K.
So then he walks in the room naked, jerking off.
I'm like, dude, I gotta go.
And they say, fuck that. Like, I'm sorry, we gotta go. They walk out.
I'm out, bro. I didn't sign on for this shit. Did he try to restrain me or anything?
No, I don't know.
Just let me go? With any words? Did he threaten me or anything like that?
No.
He took a swing and he failed.
No, yeah.
I don't know if that's a swing, though. Like, should you ever do that? That's like such poor taste.
And then he said,
for sure, don't be that obvious.
Then
like, go slower.
There was a girl who was going to be an opening act for him, and he was on the phone with her, and he said, like, hey, I'm jerking off right now, like, just so you know, like.
Did he know this person for a long time?
No.
Like, oh,
she was an upcoming, like,
comedian.
But that's what I mean, like, yeah.
Did
like,
he abuse his comedic power?
Yes, that's what he's doing.
Bill Cosby might have done that, too,
yeah,
right?
Bill Cosby definitely did, but so did Louis C.K.
Gnarly.
He definitely did.
I don't know.
They're up and coming, like, that would be like some girls fucking skateboarders want to get signed for All I Need, and you're like,
no,
right.
I get it. Like, I understand what you're saying, but I didn't pay attention to it. Like, I'm taking you at your word.
Sucks.
I agree with that.
It sucks so bad.
That's a horrible situation.
Louis C.K. is hilarious.
Yeah.
I wish it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But it's like,
I've just heard like people say it, but I never looked into it.
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying I don't know. But if that's the
creepy.
situation, it's fucked up.
It's creepy.
Fucked up.
Like people can like, oh, we don't know. Like if it was a woman they cared about that had happened to, you'd be like, that dude's a fucking creep. Or if it wasn't Louis C.K. and it was just like a friend of someone, you'd be like, that was fucking creepy. Like, oh, well, it's Louis C.K. He's funny. Like he asked first. Like, doesn't fucking matter.
Just because he found a loophole doesn't mean it's okay.
Matter. Yeah. I don't know.
It's a blurry line, bro. That's a blurry line.
It's not. It's a pretty fucking clear fucking.
I wonder what those other chicks' stand up is. Are they all raunchy? Because then it'd be really weird. Then you're like,
it doesn't matter.
There's a line there.
It doesn't matter if they're wearing fucking bikinis.
Yeah.
When they walked in.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I agree.
Yeah. That's it.
But like, you know, when like you're hanging out with someone like, and they have on the same level, you guys are in the same thing together, and you know each other. Like, how well do they know each other? And then like, but for him to do it, like, go right to that as well.
Exactly.
Like, for sure, you should at least flirt with them first, right?
At
like,
least have a drink.
Show any
see what's happening
at all before you whip your dick out.
Not like, hey, I'm
not my approach.
Naked.
Not my
like,
approach
what?
at all. Yeah. I wonder if he gets off from that. I hate
Obviously,
to say that.
That's like there's 2 incidents of him jerking off
2. Yeah.
But maybe there was another one. I don't know. But those are the 2 stories.
What if he's just taking 2 swings and he's really that poor at etiquette? But he can't be because he's Louis C.K. He has children.
He's Louis C.K. Exactly. He's married, isn't he? Or is he not married?
I don't know. No, his show, he was like not married in it, but he had 2 daughters.
But whatever, dude. You Louis C.K. You're gonna fucking you're gonna risk that for how hot were these chicks?
Yeah, you just shouldn't do that. He's probably got issues. That's where you got to know where to help someone.
Exactly.
Because I don't think no one wants to do that. That's not a healthy sexual thing, right?
He seems pretty unapologetic for it because he just made oh yeah, sorry. If you're offended, I'm sorry. I just was kind of going for it.
Yeah. He's trying to see.
It's a little creepy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucked up. I would not my tactic at all, ever.
At least ask how the day was.
I'm too scared and nervous. At first, when I first started dealing with girls, dude, I was probably such a wreck.
Oh my god, dude.
It was like a girl.
I'm a fucking girl. I'm horrible.
Especially if you like one.
Horrible.
Dude, when you like a girl and you try to even say the right words, it's nerve-wracking.
It's the worst.
Yeah. It used to be. As you get older, you're like, oh, okay, I could understand it.
Well,
But when you're young, you don't have any confidence. So it's how the fuck? You don't even know who you are yet. That's when I was young. I started meeting girls. I didn't even know who the fuck I was. I was just I talked fast, though. I could talk really fast. You pretend like you know what you're doing, I guess.
I could just be funny. I didn't know how to, where to go after that.
I could tell that was your fucking ace. With your strong point.
You can't get laid if they're laughing.
You weren't whipping your dick out in 2 minutes, though, right?
No.
Kept it in there.
Just kept them laughing.
I feel like you've probably got naked though in public somewhere,
no.
like in party. No,
me
neither.
Very insecure.
I jumped off a bridge naked once,
nice.
But there was no one around really. It was just a couple of us. Friends.
I actually jumped in a swimming pool.
Nice, good for you. I was fucking nervous to get naked because it's you're fucking so vulnerable naked. I always pictured people just being.
I did it, and I jumped in, and I jumped right the fuck out because I thought someone was gonna steal my clothes.
Oh yeah, we did that to my cousin once, Jimmy.
I would do it.
He got naked, and no one wanted him to get naked, but he was just a kid trying to fuck with us, thinking it was funny and embarrassing and make us laugh. So when he did, he climbed a tree, and we just took his clothes and ran off. I was like, now you're gonna be naked for longer than you want.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're so little, dude. See, you should do that at 14, maybe, just But at 50, no.
At sure, 30 to a 14-year-old,
keep your dick in your pants.
Yeah,
bro.
keep your dick. Let them take your dick out.
Yeah.
If they take your dick out after that, I don't see what they could complain about. If they pull it out, it's
someone will find a loophole. Be careful.
No. That's the stipulation. If they pull it out, it's fair game. I shouldn't say that because
there's just loophole.
Lines could be crossed.
There's
You're
a fucking loophole.
Safe words.
There's a loop word.
A loop word. All right, enough fucking.
It's creeping you out too much.
I just put my head in a bad place. Angry and not. I was having holidays. I got Christmas lights.
Yeah, it's a fucking tough conversation to have. People gotta have it though, because it's just smart to talk about it. It's honest to have enough people's opinion, about this subject, because it seems like it's just happening, and people are maybe now more people are talking about it, I guess, but I don't know. It's good to be 35 and be all right, this is how I feel about a situation, because fucking that's honest, I don't think we're bad people. Most people aren't bad people. I think it's just Hitler probably didn't start as a bad person. Maybe he just slipped, he got caught up in it,
I mean, no one's
carried away.
Born a bad person.
Yeah. So it's just we can have those conversations, but they suck. They're uncomfortable.
Hitler was a piece of shit.
It's funny. A lot of this is just trying to get our intention and how we feel out to other people so we can know who feels the same. That's what I liked about the technology we have now. Because, when I was younger, dude, my background. The whole time I just wanted to tell people, this is why I'm fucked up, basically. Because I knew I was weird, different, or whatever. I had a lot of fucking issues and shit thrusted upon me at a young age. So, and not everyone I met was like that. A lot of people had, normal families and, whatever. And I just came off crazy because I was a crazy little kid with no family and broken thing. So, to me, every interview, I was I want to tell people my story just so they'll understand me better. Because that's what I think we need to do is understand each other a little bit better. You know what I mean? Really talk about shit and be vulnerable and open to it. And know that we're not bad people, So to me, but with the technology and the podcast and, doing the vlogs and stuff, it's you can really just, if you can be comfortable with yourself, you can create cool stuff, with cool people, and there'll be more people like that. So it's a way to express ourselves. I think it's what most people want. We're most people are repressed. you know. But sometimes people are savages. They want it, dude. That's why everyone loves Scarface movies. I listened to some other podcast the other day. I can't remember who. Maybe a Joe Rogan or Dan Carlin. But they're talking about like people like idolize. Maybe it was neither of those guys. I don't even know. But people like idolize that lifestyle, like face mentality shit. Where like fuck it, you know, it's your world or whatever. Like the world is yours. And then like that's because that's how they really feel. But they're oppressed.
Yeah.
Society, so they let it come out in the art, you know. It comes out in the art. So like,
or they find out what to do, and they just don't.
Yeah, because it's not safe and it's frowned upon to be a violent gangster, you know. Like it's like fucking become a professional.
I mean, it's tough. It's tough to not get comfortable, but like have something that's working, and like it's tough to try to like exceed that.
Yeah.
Without like that kind of fear of like, well, I don't want to not be able to like not. I don't want to go for this and then not be back where I was at least.
Yeah.
So people get nervous and afraid.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
It's hard to. I don't know.
It's hard because we have to like kind of like.
It's scary because you don't know. It's like shoot for the stars.
Like, we should have a. You're right. We should have a timeline and we should have a direction, a purpose, an arrow. Know which way you want to go. That's in us knowing ourselves better. Like the more you look inward and figure out who you are and what you like and what your opinions are, and like, but you're not rigid about it. You're balanced and you're flexible with it. You're open to new information. It's a balance of consumption and creation. You know, like you gotta put your hands in the mud, and then you gotta watch other people do it.
Yeah. So
you can know what you like and what you don't like, and know why they do it, and see people's character.
Right.
It's like creation is like the fucking little tadpole out of the thing, the sperm into the stomach. You know, like, and then it develops like. That's what they think, or that's what they say. But it's a fucking crazy ride, though, right? You got kids too, like that's a heavy move. I'm 35. I have no kids. I have dogs. They're awesome, but that's a lot of responsibility for me.
Yeah.
I worry about owing them a lot.
That's why I don't want dogs.
Take 3. You got 3 though, right?
Yeah, 2 cats.
2 cats. All right. How are cats? Chill.
No.
Are they nasty? You get they shit in the house and stuff.
No, they're good like that.
Outdoors. What about winter? Where do they shit? In the snow?
No, I don't.
They're
not
snow,
outside.
bro.
They're not outside.
You got a kitty litter thing?
Yeah.
Oh, those things. Where do you put it?
It's in the back. It's got a dome. It's a nice. I keep it.
Oh, it's not too bad. There's some that do self cleaning.
Yeah.
Seen those?
Yeah, but
not into it.
You still gotta change the fucking litter. You might as well just. I
just do it.
Yeah, I get good kitty litter, and it sucks, but like the more you pay, the better things are.
Yeah.
For that shit anyway.
Yeah. If you find something good, they're gonna.
Dude, you get any kind of like shitty, cheap kitty litter, it's fucking shitty and cheap.
Really, I've never had this experience.
Stink. Ugh.
It's not good.
You won't be able to clean it right. Like
my mom had cats, but I don't remember having kitty litter.
Yeah, I always grew up with cats that were fucking. They went outside.
Yeah, just wild little beasts.
Yeah,
they're sick though. They'll fuck you up, dude. Yeah. You ever test a cat's limit?
Yep. There's
lines, bro. Claw you in the eye.
A cat that really doesn't give a fuck that will come at you is like one of the scariest things.
Dude, they come after your eyes.
They will
narrow
fuck
attacks.
you up.
Yeah.
Their claws out, like they'll rip you to pieces. You can't do shit. You gotta grab by the back of the neck and like fucking throw it.
Now picture like a fucking big, like a lion.
I know.
Like picture
you'd
something.
be dead.
Imagine those things still just roamed everywhere. Like we're just hanging out with lions. That'd be a real problem to have. Like you go to bed, you're like, this lion could break into our hut.
It is a real problem for people in Africa.
Could break into our hut right now. Well, probably, I don't know. I haven't been to Africa in a long time. I don't know if they murdered them all or they put them in cages. I would figure that problem out real quick. You got to figure out a way. First problem is the lion people. Everybody come together. It's 5:30. We got to stay late and figure out these lions.
There's a movie like that.
Ghost in the Darkness.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
That's why we're best friends.
That's the fucking best.
Such a good movie.
It's so good.
But for real, let's kill this lion or figure this shit out. Like, because this thing's a problem. That's a savage. That does not give a fuck about our empathy, our emotions. It's just savagery. It's fucking nature. Raw nature. Scary. Don't want to deal with lions. No, I'm afraid of lions.
And imagine a bear. Bears.
Dude, bears are fucking just as scary as lions.
Fuck yeah.
You ever watch that show with the fucking dude that was out there and he's off in bear country and he shouldn't be out bear country? He was like,
they ate him.
He had depression and psycho things going on and his cat talking to him. Dude, they ate him and he recorded himself eating. That's like if we were recording ourselves right now and a bear came in and mauled both of us, we'd be like, we're the assholes fucking who filmed it.
They did it while he was sleeping or something.
There's a recording audio version out there because it's all dark. I don't know how they got a recording, but there's a recording.
He was recording.
It's horrific. It's all audio, and you can hear the bear mauling them to death. I swear to God. Yeah.
Oh.
It's fucking brutal. Yeah, there's levels. I was like, yeah, that's something I want to avoid. I know. I felt it. Don't want that. Let's, not saying everyone should murder bears, but I'm just saying, like.
I watched the fucking.
Let's figure it out.
A long time ago. The first, like, beheading.
Oh, those are so gnarly. That's something in our lifetime. Not many people, like, no one experienced that beforehand.
Like, yeah.
So gnarly. I watched one. Holy shit.
It was just...
Broke my heart.
It really did.
Yeah.
I felt, like, sick. I wanted to fucking cry.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so fucked up.
Like, the level of depravity and, like, the lowest we can get. I don't care
about who's wrong
or right, but just to be able to get to that
you can
point.
hear him, like, screaming, and then, like, gargling, and, like, still, like, that's so fucked up that another human could cut the head off of a human. Like,
something's
never
wrong.
Fucking do that.
You know something's wrong because everyone should value the ride and experience more than anything because that's how well we're doing, like, in life, like, it should be fair. So, like, if it gets to the point where we're cutting each other's heads off, like, there's something wrong. Especially in this world where, like, we have enough to balance it out. We just have to, like, get past ourselves, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
it's fucking horrific.
I can't watch those kind of videos.
Yeah, that was, like, that's crazy that we experienced that in our lifetime. Imagine imagine your kids. They're not gonna, do you think they'll remember that?
I feel like
they're gonna see some crazy
desensitized.
Shit. Maybe. I don't know. It's weird. We lived through TV. Radio was before us, though, right? That's like our parents had just radio, or their parents, maybe?
Yeah, probably their parents.
It was a transition.
TV came out in the 50s.
Yeah. TV helped with war at some point, I guess. It helped with the Vietnam War. People saw it, so they protested and stopped the war. The horrific violence of the war.
Yeah, once people see what's going on.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. We were talking about, like, some crazy shit. Imagine if there's cameras everywhere. Although they have these little drones that, like, you wouldn't even know.
There's cameras everywhere.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like if we have a world war now, imagine the angles. Remember, I was like, look at the angles. Like, how stupid we would be. We'd have to just reflect our own humanity. The worst of us.
Like, oh, JFK was one person shooting him. Then you watch the video and he's like, boom, boom, boom. Gets hit from 3 fucking directions.
Yeah, gnarly.
Oh, you never watched it?
No, I never seen it.
Oh, man, you want to go crazy?
I'm scared because people, that's like rabbit holes for people.
Dude, go watch that. That'll blow your fucking mind.
I know people that get obsessed with that, and I don't want to get obsessed with that.
It's insane.
It's scary. Well, that's what worries me, though, the drones, is they make very little drones. I saw a video online where it's like a bug size, and it hits a dude in the head, and it's enough to, like, kill you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, that's insane. Like, that's warfare, or however people... Like, because you can't... All the phones don't matter. You're disconnected from it, But, like, imagine savagery World War II, where they're running at each other with bayonets, or before that, like, whatever. I'm like, so brutal to see,
Imagine, like, seeing someone shooting at them and then having to reload and knowing, like, they know you're shooting at them. They know it's, like, you guys are just having, like, a shoot-off.
Yeah, it's you or him. Like, who's going to handle pressure better right now? Who's practiced harder in pressure?
Well, have you ever seen Saving Private Ryan?
Forrest Gump. I mean, Tom Hanks in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'll have to go back and watch
But, like, the dudes up in the, like, they're shooting at each other, and they both run out of bullets, and they just have a knife.
Oh, gnarly.
And they just, like, they're in the room, and, like, they know,
it's
like...
It's a knife fight?
It's a knife fight to the death.
Nice.
It's fucked.
It's entertaining.
And, like, the dude, like, they fight forever, and then they're holding them, and the dude's, like, holding it. And
It's like a John Rambo knife?
Yeah. Well, like a regular, like, probably like that big. Not so crazy
but serrated edges,
enough to go to the fucking
like a military
grade.
Yeah,
fucking them up.
Yeah.
And he just, like, slowly pushes it in. The guy's just like, like, you won. Fuck, I'm dead.
This happened. It's like he fucked him, literally, with a knife.
But it was, and the dude, the, like, scared dude was in the hallway with a gun. And, like, didn't go in and save the guy because he was scared. And then the guy walks out and fucking looks at him. And, like, he's just, like, closing his eyes and he just walks by him. And then that guy, like, fucking kills someone later.
You don't even remember.
No, that's what happened.
Oh, okay.
Because the same guy, the same guy that kills...
trailing off.
No, the same guy that kills that guy, like, that he let go, comes back and is, like, killing other people. And then, like, he kills that guy or some shit.
No, really. I'm gonna have to go watch it.
That movie's awesome.
Sounds epic for sure, and I like Tom Hanks. He crushes.
Dude, the first scene was the beaches of Normandy or whatever.
Yeah.
When they just roll up,
the beaches.
yeah, and just fucking run out, and everyone's just shooting at them. Like every fucking boat's front row just gets wiped out.
So gnarly.
It's so gnarly. And then they're going in on boats, and boats next to them are just getting blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
And they're like, imagine being on a boat, like, okay, I'm going to get off this boat, and I just have to start shooting because people are trying to kill me.
Yeah, I cannot.
People are still trying to kill me, and I'm just waiting. Like, oh, I hope no fucking bombs drop on me before I get to
the
land.
World War II shit I'm watching, it's in color. And
Dude.
they redigitized it or whatever, made it in color, and you can see everything in such detail. And it's like the parachute guys, they're just all storming. They had to drop down and go to war.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it because I've been skydiving. I'm like, would I skydive and then go to war immediately? But usually the both times I skydived, I was just worried about taking the hit to the ground because you fucking pile out sometimes. I would be fucked. I would hit so hard and
with
then
all
I'd
that
just get murked.
equipment and everything.
Yeah, you'd be like covered in the thing and people would shoot you. And you're like, oh, that wasn't fun. That for sure happened.
Fall, like, slam down, like, ugh.
Broke your own back and
slow,
then they burnt
like,
you.
oh, stretching and shit. Jesus Christ.
They got Rambo knives next to you. Yeah, horrific, right? Horrific. I say let kids skateboard. Let them have their dreams of being a skateboarder. Like, but we got to do the work too. Like, people got to like build up the industry and the skateboard stuff, and like take on responsibility of running skateboarding as a small business, and like trying to build community, and then like let people actually like. I've seen it happen. It happened. Like California has that or had that. I don't know if it still does, but California has skateboarders for so long. Like, there's grandparents out there that's been skateboarding. Think about out east. You know any grandparents that skateboard?
Oh, that's good. I mean,
we will in our lifetime, right?
Actually, that guy Rodney or whatever from.
Oh yeah, Rodney was the man. That's sick. But like to me, I'm like, yeah, that's like we're getting it. Like people out here, it was weird because parents and shit would always be so strict. Get a job, skateboard.
Yeah, everyone like stops.
You feel some sort of repression, like you're like this. I'm doing something wrong, like trying to be a skateboarder or whatever.
Exactly.
It's weird if you're like fucking trying to be the best skateboarder ever, and you're like in your adulthood and you're neglecting your life because you're trying to be like sponsored or something, like some dream that you're not. That's pretty
much boiling down to just being a shitbag.
Yeah, exactly. There's lines of it, but if someone's like trying to build something or slowly working at it, and they know the balance between work and like they're trying to balance it out, work at both things, and like you can tell like that should be able to happen. You know, California's got extremes too. I've seen out in California where parents are breeding their little kids for like. You know what I mean? There's a disconnect from why they skateboard, but what they could get from skateboarding, that's terrifying. When your parents think about what you can get from being a pro skateboarder, that's when you know things are going to be...
my parents were... My mother was like asking me not to skateboard.
Yeah, she's like, you're in bus. Get on a scooter, Ramsey. Here's the handlebars, bro. You'll be safer. You can hold it steady. You don't have to ollie. You can just jump.
I had a scooter when I was like 3, like one of those like ones with tassels. You like didn't like barely turn. Yeah. And like the 2 wheels on the back.
Beautiful thing.
Yeah, they were fucking sick. My mother's always like, "Oh,
if they were riding those today, I'd be so hyped. Dude, way cooler."
Remember the fucking scooters with like the bike tires that you could like take off road?
Yeah, they exist still.
Those were fucking crazy. You could go flying on those. They had the handbrakes and shit.
Yeah,
but those were like sort of like a bike.
Yeah,
I mean it was a scooter. Yeah, it boils down.
Bike, but it's weird. I feel really stoked on bikes. I like bikes a lot. I think how gnarly it is, and like how brave they are, and they're very precise.
You mean like BMX?
Too. Yeah, like dudes that do that stuff.
Fucked. It's so scary.
There's a lot of intricacy, and like something about it doesn't. It's like there's like extremes, you know. It's like I don't know. There's like to me, it doesn't bother me as much as scootering does. Scootering just like
bike's awesome.
Yeah, because I'm like I can't.
You gotta fucking try.
That's the next level of scootering. It's like you actually got to yank the whole bike, not just
no half-ass in a bike.
Yeah.
That's why scootering sucks because it's just half-assed.
Is that what it is?
Everything is half-assed.
Yeah, right. Because bikes can do pretty much all the same shit.
What's a make for a scooter?
Because they can't kickflip, they can't nollie. No. They have hard time riding backwards, fakey. They can do it. I've seen good variants.
They do like backflips on it.
But biking is like to me seems way sicker. Yeah, it's like I'd rather bike or skateboard.
Dude, bike's sick. You can like grind on a bike. You can.
Yeah, but that's justification for a scooter. They can do their little thing like without the ollie. The ollie is the catch.
They can only do one thing.
The variance between scootering and skating is the ollie to me because I'm like once you do all the hard work to ollie really well and like as good as you ever have and continue with it and it keeps getting better. Then the fact that you're not ollieing, like to me, I'm like, how could you appreciate the ollie and then like the other the same? Because there's degrees, you know? Like, you don't have to do all that work to just jump up on a scooter. Like, we could get on a skate. Remember we were talking about earlier? We could get on a scooter tomorrow and probably do it. But a scooter kid to get on a skateboard and actually learn how to do the same tricks, it would take way longer. Right? You could tail whip in a week. But for a kid to tray flip...
A fucking week?
A kid
you can tail whip in like 15 minutes.
Whatever, yeah. Easy, yeah, I'm sure. But to like master an ollie and a kick flip and a frontside flip and a backside flip and like all the foundations and have them with style and control, like they don't even have half the tricks. It's tail whips or like 180s. And then you end up flipping your fucking 12-year-old kid at 5. He's like doing flips already. And you're like, where does this go? Like, you're going to shoot him out of a cannon?
Scooters just suck.
It's funny because there's someone out there right now saying that about skateboarding. There's some, I imagine, right? Someone.
Yeah, it's unjustified. there's no like, they just suck.
Serious question. What's your favorite side on Thanksgiving? Like, if you could only have one, what would it be?
Does gravy count as a side?
So, if I just gave you a cup of gravy right now, you'd be content?
No.
Like, if you could only have one side.
But I still get a turkey?
You could have the turkey, but then, like, cranberry sauce, stuffing, mashed potatoes, carrots, like, even a dessert, maybe. Like, if you could only have one with the turkey.
I do stuffing.
Stuffing solid. But what if it's no gravy?
Still.
Really?
I think.
To me, stuffing's great, but with gravy, it's like...
No, I need gravy on my mashed potatoes. I want gravy.
Yeah. Unless you have butter. Then you just mash it.
I don't like put butter on my mashed potatoes.
Fuck you,
There's already butter in it.
Fuck you, bro.
Stuffing.
What about cranberry sauce? Are you impartial?
I'm not into cranberry
sauce.
No? I love everything cranberry. I don't like cranberry sauce.
What's everything cranberry? Like juice?
Juice, like craisins, just fucking cranberries.
Yeah.
Cranberry flavored shit.
I think Brandon's going to, speaking of cranberries, he's talking about going to the Edge.
Tonight?
Yeah. He texted me. I'm going to have to look and remember what
time. I was
time.
going to see if you wanted to go for like an hour. I probably only have like an hour left. But.
I'll roll around for an hour. It'd be sick. A little mini ramp action, a little power slide maybe. I've been doing that a lot. Skateboard lessons, killing it, kid. It's so sick to me.
Roll around. I
love the skateboard lessons. Fucking great. I skate with so many sick little kids. Yeah. A lot of little girls, dude. Like, Reagan kills it. She's like, it's sick to watch them get their balance. It's fucking really sick. And they progress fast.
Yeah.
There's a few. My homie
kids,
Cooper. Dev,
kids are like sponges.
Dev board slid the big rail. That was sick.
Oh,
did you see that online?
No, I haven't seen that.
I'll have to show you that after. Because I got, like, all his tries. It was the first time ever trying to board slide the big rail. Have you done it?
No.
Yeah, then suck it, bro.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. But, dude, it was sick to watch him battle it. Because he's like...
I don't like board sliding down.
He almost got, like, he went heels on one. And then, like, you could see the progression. It was sick. And he was so hyped after he landed it. Like a skateboarder, he was, like, fucking hyped. You could tell, like... Because he had to get you could tell he had to get his adrenaline going to like commit to it because it was sack or not basically because he's little still. Fucking, I was hyped to film that. And Barth was super.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. He probably would sack himself on that.
Oh, for sure. I pictured it. I was like, I tried to block it on my mind instantly because I was like, I don't even want to start to bring that into reality.
Yeah, no.
But I felt it creeping in, and I was like, oh, he's got it. And then I saw him try, and then once I saw like he got up over it, I just said he came up to me, and I was like, you just gotta go a hair faster. Because then you'll be able to lean forward and get on top of it. Because he's doing what I try to do, is like get to the speed where you can get on it and get on top. But it's scary because sometimes you gotta jump all the way over first try, or like you don't want to go too slow because you'll fucking wreck it. So he just found it. He worked his way up in like 5 tries. It was sick to see. Fucking nailed it though.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Ramsey. I think that's it, dude. We did an hour 20.
Cool.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
I'll let you have these talks with me.
Thanks for having me.
I like that we talk about this shit because I don't get to do this with like too many people. Like when I meet someone, it's not like we know each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can like get to where we.
So we don't have to say.
Yeah, we know. Like we get to meet each other. We get to re-meet each other, and it's like we know the direction we've been working in is trying to figure out how we're going to be adults basically and live.
Yeah, I think.
So like it's nice to know that you're doing the same.
I'm
shit
on track.
Yeah, I like it. You seem happy and.
I'm very happy.
Crushing it. So
I have an amazing wife.
Yeah.
She's very good to me.
That's awesome. I'm stoked. Because shit gets weird, you know?
It does.
Some people you know and they're not, you don't have them in your life anymore for whatever reasons. Like, crazy to think about, you know what I mean?
Just gotta keep doing what's good for you.
Yeah. And we don't always think about this shit because it is exhausting. Like with work and like, you get caught up in patterns and you don't even talk about shit after a while sometimes. Like, it's just normal life sometimes, you know?
You just gotta go with the flow of what is working for you.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta break out and take a minute.
You try to like
figure it out.
do too much and be a part of too much and like do this, do that, then you get tired.
It happens. It's to be human. It's the same struggle, you know. It's just like the more we can make moments and like actually talk about some shit, it's sick.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me. Thanks.
Fuck yeah.
That all I need.